Hey guys, welcome to a brand new 2004scape series. For a while now, I've been working away at this account, collecting clips, making progress and building up my cash stack. And instead of keeping all that progress to myself, I thought it'd be fun to document the journey. So this is the road to 50 million GP. The goal is simple. Starting from where the account is today, I'm going to build my way towards 50 million coins through skilling while progressing the account along the way. That means training skills, unlocking better money makers, chasing upgrades, completing goals, and seeing just how much progress we can make in the world of 2004scape. Some episodes will be focused on making money, some will be focused on progressing the account, and hopefully we'll hit a few big milestones along the way. So before we get started, let's take a look at the account, the stats, and everything I've achieved so far. Okay, let's get started. So, for the stats, I've been focusing on doing lots of thieving, and when I can't be bothered to click so often, I'll go do some fishing, wood cutting to AFK, along with some mining, a little bit of pure essence. I've been trying to find some money makers that I can do in my AFK time, so things like pure essence. Been doing lots of wood cutting, so maples, yews, things like that, just to get us started. Currently at 2.6 million coins. I've not added up the value of the rest of the items. I do have 8.3k maple logs, small stack of willows, and 784 yews. Trying to build these up as we go. Did a little bit of bowstrings, tested that out, and then a lot of pure essence. But I think I'm going to use this to get my runecrafting up. We're currently sat at 23, mostly from XP lamps, so we'll see how that goes. I also want to get my agility up, running around the map. Your run energy runs down so quickly, so yeah, we want to get that up. Also saving some of these logs for when the Make X update comes out, so we should be able to get through a lot of those. Other things in the account: 49 quest points, not bad. 42 combat, keeping it low so that we can still do the left click thieving. And yeah, a total level of 795. So good start so far, but a long way to go to get to 50 million coins. Okay, so these clips have been gathered over the past week or two. I've not had much time to do any live commentary, but yeah, the main goal so far has been to get 99 thieving. This is my current #1 priority. It unlocks so much more of the game that I can do, so yeah, hopefully we can get that done and then move on to some combat and quests. Alongside this, been doing lots of wood cutting, so started at maples, after doing some willows of course, and then on some yew trees. I've been trying to gather up as many logs as I can in order to get ready for the next update that's coming out very soon. All of this thieving at the Ardenites should really give us a nice little pile of cash when we get to 99. I did then move on to doing fletching while stunned at Ardenites. Just makes it a little bit more efficient, get the early levels out of the way. I managed to get up to level 55, so we can now move on to the next set of bows and make our way up to yew. Hopefully make some money out of the logs that we have chopped down. One skill I've been trying to make progress on without actually training it too much is runecrafting. I've been putting pretty much every XP lamp I get into it, mainly because the air levels are notoriously slow and not exactly the most exciting thing to train. I did start off doing a few air runes, but once I got to a decent level, around 15, started putting the lamps into it. It's one of those skills that's incredibly useful later on, can make some great money, but getting started can feel like a bit of a slog. My thinking is that if I can use the lamps to get through some of the early levels now, it'll make things much easier when I eventually decide to focus and train it properly. So whenever I get the opportunity, runecrafting gets the lamp. It might not look like much progress right now, but future me will hopefully be very grateful. Another skill I've been slowly working on is mining. The goal here is pretty straightforward. I want to get to level 60, so I can finally enter the mining guild. Back when I played RuneScape as a kid, that always felt like one of those big milestones that was just out of reach. Whether I was too young, too impatient, or just too lazy to stick with the grind, I never actually made it there. So this time round, we're putting that right. At the moment, I've been mining iron ore to chip away at the levels. If I'm honest, it's been a bit of a slog. There's nothing particularly exciting about clicking the rocks, then running to the bank. But every level gets me a little bit closer. Woodcutting has become one of my go-to skills whenever I want something a bit more relaxed to do. I'm currently sitting at level 75, which is one of the highest skills on the account so far. And along the way, I've managed to build up a pretty decent stockpile of logs. A lot of these levels have come from just putting the game in the background and chopping away while I've been busy doing something else. It's not the fastest skill in the world, and it's definitely not the most exciting, but that's kind of the way I like it. Sometimes it's nice to make progress without having to pay attention every second. The logs are starting to add up, levels keep on coming pretty decently fast, and it's been a great way to keep the account moving forward during those quieter moments. I don't have any huge woodcutting goals just yet. I'm not powering the way to 99, but for now I'm happy to keep stacking logs, collecting some easy XP, and seeing how far we can push the skill. Fishing has been my other main AFK skill throughout this journey. To start with, I spent most of my time catching trout and salmon in Sheila village, mainly because it was solid experience and helped me push towards the big goal of unlocking the fishing guild. Once I hit the level requirement, switched things up, started fishing lobsters, and that's pretty much my go-to activity when I want something low effort other than woodcutting. Over the past couple of weeks, I've managed to build up a decent size pile of lobsters at 5k, which is honestly more than I ever expected to have. The nice thing is, they're useful beyond just making money. Whenever I need food for thieving, I can cook up a batch and use them rather than buying food or stealing from the bakery. So every lobster I catch is helping the account in some way. Yeah, fishing might not be the most exciting grind, but it's been one of the most reliable skills on the account so far. So that's where the account currently stands after a couple of weeks of progress. We've made some decent gains already. Thieving is moving in the right direction. Mining is slowly creeping towards the mining guild. Runecrafting is getting up ever so slowly through XP lamps. And I literally just hit 76 woodcutting while I started recording this clip. The account is definitely starting to come together. Looking ahead, the main focus is still going to be to get 99 thieving. That's the big milestone I want to knock out first because it opens up so many opportunities for the account going forwards. Once that's done, we'll be able to start working on combat, tackling some of the bigger quests, unlocking new training methods, and really pushing the progression of the account. Of course, all of that is happening while we're working towards the long-term goal of making 50 million coins from skilling. There's still a lot to do, but that's what the series is all about. And that's going to do it for the first episode of the series. We've made a solid start, set our goals, and taken a look where the account currently stands. Still a long road ahead, but I'm excited to see where this journey takes us. In the next episode, we're going to shift the focus towards making some money and hopefully start making a proper dent in that 50 million coin goal. If you enjoyed the video and want to follow the progress of the account, make sure to leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss future episodes. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.